I believe and I know nobody will go into marriage with the intention of coming out after 1 month or 1 year, or it could be just weeks or some days in your marriage and you're already facing so many challenges and difficulties. I believe it's nobody's wish for that to happen, but most of the time we get married, or most of the people get married with the intention of living like happily ever after, or living till their old age with their spouse. But crises or challenges come up, and most of the times when most of these crises or challenges are not handled in the right way, we end up seeing that the spouse have gone their separate way, maybe separation or divorce. Like I said from the beginning, I know it's nobody's wish to like get into marriage and then get out of it. It's not like it's a food that you want to like eat, and when you're not okay with it, you can just like spat it out or just vomit it. It's not like that. It's not what you will say, let me just go inside to just try and see if it will work. I don't think anybody goes into marriage with the fact or with the concept or with the idea or with the thinking in their mind that this is just going to be a try in and a try out. If it doesn't work, I'm out. If it works, I will stay. I don't think anybody that will say yes to any man, or any man that is saying yes to a woman, is saying that with the intention that if after 1 week or 1 month it doesn't work, I don't see what I want, I'm going to like back out. Nobody used to like go into marriage with bad thoughts. Let me put it like that. Nobody go into marriage with the thought that if it doesn't work out, I'm coming out, or maybe it will not work out, I'm coming out. When you're like dancing under your wedding day or saying I do to that person, all what you are thinking is that good future, that perfect marriage you are going to have, that everlasting marriage, that everlasting home you are going to have. It's not like you are going there to just go and say, let me go and try. If it doesn't work, I will come out. However, there are some attitudes that if you take into your marriage, and if care is not taken, you might end up like going separate way. Because if I'm coming with my own baggages and him too is coming with his own baggages, and now we've met together and nobody is willing to like compromise, nobody is willing to like sacrifice, like endure, like let go some things for us to like go on this journey together, it will be a very difficult journey for both of you, even though if you decide to stay in the same marriage. So here are some of the attitudes that can ruin your marriage in a year, or maybe in months, or you might stay there 5 years, but it won't be a happy home. You guys won't be compatible, but you'll just be living under the same roof just for the name of we are married. Before I go further in this video, you're welcome to Nessa Growth and More. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, click on that subscription button to subscribe. And after watching this video, don't forget to give me a like, and feel free to watch every other of my video. Please don't click out, watch from the beginning to the end. So the first attitude that can ruin your marriage so fast is this small thing that is called forgiveness. You know, there's forgiveness and there's unforgiveness. If you go into the marriage with the attitude of I will never forgive my spouse if they step on my toes or if they do anything wrong, trust me, you'll be heading in a very wrong direction. Go into marriage with an open heart that this person I'm going to like live the rest of my life with. This person is a different person from me. But in order for us to like work together and live together happily, we should be ready to like forgive one another. Because trust me, problems are going to come up, challenges are going to come up, mistakes are going to be made. So if you feel like you are perfect and you're not going to forgive your partner, it could be very difficult. You yourself, you could be a very careful person, maybe in the aspect of you are so neat, or you can do things in order, or your life is so perfect and everything. But the other person's life might not be so perfect, and the other person might not be like an orderly person just the way you are. So the only way two of you can work together is if you are ready to like forgive one another and just overlook some things, or just decide that, okay, I will teach this person for as long as he or she can come around. In that process of the learning and all that, I will just endure and be willing to like forgive and all that. Because forgiveness is a major key in any relationship or any marriage for it to work. If you're not ready to forgive, I'm so sorry, I don't know how you will live, because your spouse are going to like offend you 10 times, if not 10 times in a day or 10 times in a week. And if you're someone that you're saying you're not ready to like forgive and all that, how do you want to move ahead? The second attitude that can ruin your marriage is pride. Don't come into marriage with that how will I put it? Should I call it arrogancy? Arrogance is supposed to be another attitude, but I guess I will merge arrogance and pride together. If you're a very proud person, I'm sorry, there's no way you'll be able to like humble yourself and live in a peaceful environment with your spouse. Because like I say, we are two different people. Maybe the way you like things to be done when you were alone and other, the partner that you choose, the way they do their own things is not like that. Maybe the way that partner like communicates, you are someone that they have to like communicate to you like in a soft way. Don't be so harsh on me, don't be so rude on me and everything. If you come in with that, how will I put it? If you come in with that nature of the way I was living my life before, this is how I still want to live it and all that, it will be a little bit difficult for you. You see, this thing, it can even hinder you from forgiving one another. Yes, proudness is what can make you will feel so proud of yourself that you don't want to like forgive or want to like just let go of little things so that you will move ahead. When pride overshadow you, it's just like demolish everything. It hinder your eyes from like making you to move forward. We all know that it was because of pride that Satan was being cast down into the earth, right? So just imagine that you are so proud, so pompous before your spouse and all that. How will both of you work together? Because you have to like humble yourself and be ready to like take corrections. Be ready that someone is going to like condemn you. Someone is going to say that you've done something wrong and all that. But if you are too proud to like take correction and all that, there's no way your marriage will work. The third attitude that can ruin your marriage so fast is selfishness. I'm so sorry, but most of the people, like, they get into marriage with this selfish nature of thinking that everything it has to be about themselves. They have to be the one like moving forward or progressing in the marriage, while the other person have to like be at a standstill and all that. Most of the time, if that person that is at a standstill cannot really like take it and all that, both of you might end up like having problem, because spouses are not supposed to be selfish with each other. They're supposed to be thinking of the well-being of the other person, because for both of you to come together, that is to say that I'm coming together to meet you so that you will complement me. Me alone, I am not complete. I need you so that we can complete ourselves. So if both of us that we are supposed to come together and become a complement or complement each other, at the end of the day we are together, but one person is like going the other direction, while the other person is at a fixed spot, at a stand spot, most of the time the marriage will not work, or even in relationship and all that. If you are not ready to like lift the other person up or carry the other person along with you and all that, how do you want the person to like feel like I am involved or we are together? So selfish attitude can make a marriage destroy so fast. Third attitude that can ruin your marriage is communication. Yeah, we all might feel like, were you guys not communicating when you were dating? Trust me, the communication you were doing when both of you were in courtship or dating is different from the communication you are going to have in marriage. Mind you, when both of you were dating, two of you were two different people. Maybe it's only when you come together, maybe for dinner or for something, that you are talking. And in that process, you won't really be talking deep about the home, about the marriage and all that, because you are still outside. But once both of you step in, just imagine that kids are even involved. The communication is even going to be more, because now we have to like communicate. We have to discuss on where we are taking our family to, where we are taking our kids to and all that. But most marriages, communication is lacking. And once communication is lacking in any marriage, one of the spouse that is being like left out, being not carried along, we feel like, what is my essence here? For example, let me use the case of the wife. The wife is supposed to be the husband's helpmate, because a man is supposed to have a destination where he is heading, for the wife to like come in and like follow him in that path. Biblically, and how it's supposed to be, the man is supposed to be the one to lead the home. The man is supposed to bring the ideas. The man is supposed to have the vision. The man is supposed to have the mission. Why the wife is just supposed to like follow you on this mission? It's just like we are just following you on your mission. Do you understand? What I'm trying to say is that you need to communicate with your spouse. If you're not communicating in marriage, a lot of things that you guys are supposed to like achieve together or solve together, you will not find any good result, because it's supposed to be two people doing this work, not one person. So the only way you can succeed in your marriage, or the only way your plans or your purpose or whatsoever you have for your marriage can work, is if you are communicating with your partner, if you are carrying your partner along. So communication is very, very important in marriage. The fifth and last attitude I will discuss in this video that ruin marriages is Agreement. Yes, agreement. You say agreement. Are we signing a contract? No, we are not signing a contract, but they have to be an agreement. Do you understand? It's not like an agreement that, oh, if I marry you, this is how you are supposed to be. Even like that, it's supposed to be so, but both of you have to agree for the benefit of your home or for your marriage to work. If two of you are not in agreement, there's no way that marriage is going to like work. The Bible said that can two work together if they don't agree? No, except both of you agree. Just imagine that the man is coming up with another plan, the woman is coming up with another plan. How do you want that home to work? Maybe it could even be in the life of the children. Most children in most marriages, I'm so sorry to say, but they end up like being the scapegoat, or they end up like being the one like suffering because the father is planning something else or want the child to be something else in life, while the mother is planning something else and want the child to be something else. And at the end of the day, we just like end up like destroying the life of our kids, and we feel like we are doing the best for them, or we just end up like ruining a happy home that is supposed to be happy, but because of lack of all this agreement, because of pride, because of our arrogancy, because of our selfish nature and all that, the blessings and all the enjoyment that we are supposed to like have in home as couples, we end up like just losing it away, or just leaving it for the devil to like grab it and take it away. And that is why you see so many marriages these days, a marriage of 1 year, 2 years already like packing up, everybody saying I don't want again, I cannot do it again. It's just because of these little things that if we don't like check it out, if we don't like look at it or work on it, it can like destroy our marriages and destroy our home. And marriage is something that is very, very good. It was ordained by God. That is a union that is ordained by God. Marriage is so dear to God that he even likened his own life, like the church, marriage, God, everything, he tied it up together. And that is why the devil is like fighting so many homes and so many marriages. I don't want this video to be so long. I will make another video. This is just a series about marriages as the Lord lead me. Anything that comes into my heart, I will say it. Feel free to leave a comment below. Do you feel like all these 5 attitudes I list can destroy a home, or do you feel like they're attitude that we can like carry into marriage but we'll still be like managing and be going? Other than that, subscribe if you've not liked this video, and I'll be seeing you in my next one. For now, it's Vanessa saying do have a lovely day and remain blessed. Bye.